Hello, welcome back to Crypto Mischief, and it's Sunday, so we're just gonna do our weekly farming roundup. We are now at 4,050 subscribers on the Crypto Mischief YouTube channel. Fantastic. This is going great, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be showing you a lot of information today. I do this every week, just rounding up on everything that I'm in, just to show you my thought process and my plans for the future. And also I do more specific videos during the week on projects where I give a lot more time and attention to the tokenomics and the plan, the roadmaps, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go through all the blockchains I'm in at the moment and just quickly pick up some divs. This week I've been compounding, so I'll probably continue compounding my divs in this video. And next week I may just be selling, why not, to make some profits. Highlights of this video will include looking into the Phantom network and then back into Tomb Finance, which my last video was on that. You can find that up there in the top of the screen. Great farming there. I'm going to be doing the airdrop live for drip. I'm going to speed it up though, because it does take quite a while to do all the sending. It's hard work, this. We're going to be looking over quickly to places like Polkadot and Solana. We will of course be coming into the MATIC space too. So like I said, we're beginning in Tomb Finance. You'll notice if you did watch the video I made 2 days ago, the price of Tomb has gone up way above peg, up to 172, and the price of T-share has gone way up as well. It's up to $885. Very nice, okay? For me, great. I'm actually now in the cemetery and the masonry, so this is about half a day's of farming now. My initial liquidity I put in was $660, and I haven't put anything more into that, and it's gone already up to above 800, so it's going very well. This is printing. I'm compounding this. I'll show you how I'm doing it. Running this in 2 wallets now, so I'll run over that too. And in the second wallet, I've got another $22 in here. So this is great. And what I'm doing is, on my second wallet, I'm going into the masonry with it. I'm putting my T-share into this pool here to print some more Tomb token. So just adding it in here, compounding it in, speeding up my creation of more Tomb. Eventually I will take that Tomb, pair it back up with Phantom, and put it back into the cemetery to get more T-share. This is the circle that I'm doing with this on this side of the wallet. On my other wallet, pop over there, I'm doing it all in the cemetery. So I took out the Tomb from this one, and I'm taking the T-share and Phantom, and I'm pairing that in liquidity here and adding it into this part. So you can see here in 3 days, it's already $55. I've managed to compound in here. There's another $2 here, so I'll grab that and put it in there as well. To compound, I go into POLYGON. I need to take my T-share, split it in half. There's a nice handy 50% split button in POLYGON. So I turn half the T-share into Phantom, swap that, and then add it back in. I can also use this zap button, that if you do have enough Phantom and T-share in your wallet, you can actually just zap it straight in. You don't need to go to POLYGON. I just did it the slow way. I don't know why. Something I didn't mention about Tomb Finance in the last video, which is very important too, just for the people who are concerned about the price of Tomb, if it gets below 1 Phantom, how they're going to be able to get it back up. I mean, right now it's 1.7, so it's actually very highly above. But basically they have a DAO fund, which is also an added level of protection to bringing Tomb back on peg if it does fall below the price. They have a way of selling Tomb from the DAO fund as well, just for profit, to then keep for later for buying more if they do need to, just to try and keep this Tomb price on peg. So it's an added level of security that I didn't mention in the last video, and I thought I'd just mention it now. Look for some more updates about Tomb in the near future, because it is paying out very nicely. As you can see, it's going very well. Other places of note on the Phantom network that you might not know about that are very key would be POLYGON, this one over here. This native token, Boo token, is $3.52. It was, at the height of the bull run, about $10 or $15. I can't quite remember, but it was quite high. So I've been accumulating Boo, and I'm not selling any at the moment. Spirit Swap, where you can also farm on Spirit Swap. This farm's pretty good because you don't have a deposit fee to get in, so it's a lot cheaper than your general clone farm. They're native token spirit is very low, 0.0343 cents a token. So I also am farming this one extremely slowly. So there you can see I have 17 to pick up. I'll pick it up when it's like more $4 or $5 worth of spirit, and I'll recompound that back into both of these sites, because when this bull run does kick back in, then both these sites will do very well because they are the original farms of Phantom, right? POLYGON and Tomb are going to pair together for their launchpad in the future. So this is why I'm really bullish on both of these. Probably you're going to have some Boo token to get into the pre-sales from their launchpad, I'm guessing. But I will have more news on that very soon. Okay, moving into the Binance Smart Chain, we're on the Drip network. Oh my god, this is just exploding. Like the price, last time I made a video last week about Drip, the price was about $5. It's now almost doubled up to $8.2 per Drip token. This is nuts. It's just exploding. If we go down here to the bottom, we can see the amount of players. The amount of players of Drip is now 2,498. That has almost doubled in the past 2 weeks. This is really getting a lot of traction. It is beginning to snowball. If you're on my team, it's your lucky day. I am going to be airdropping the tokens that I have here in my available, which is $134 worth of tokens, and we will be airdropping that right now. So I will claim them. We do these airdrops every week. Every first week, I will be airdropping everyone on my team, so that is what's coming today. To be eligible for the airdrop every second week, you're going to have over 50 drip in your deposits. Okay, that is the minimum for getting this second airdrop. Let's go team. So we're running on that. It is no directs. You don't need directs, but you should be shilling your referral link to crypto peers and just kind of launch it on Twitter. Maybe make a video about it like I do, then you will be able to expand your team yourself and return on your investment even faster than it would be if you weren't. Because actually, think about it, this platform is doing very well. It is beneficial for more people to join, and we are in it. I'm sure that we can see that it's quite easy to profit from this. Okay, and we go bang, right in there. Okay, and I'll send that. That will go straight into your rewards. This will take me quite a while. I can't do them all at the same time. I got to individually send to every single one of you. My word. So I will speed this up now, because I'm sure you don't want to have to watch this. Alright, there we are. We are done. So, looking at Drip, let's just pop back to the price there. Yep, coming up for its $8, coming up back up to the $10 kind of all-time high that it was at before. Like it did launch at 3 and then went up to 10, then went back down to 3, now it's going back up. Like, it's performing very well. This is doing really well. Why is it mooning? So Drip is mooning because it's actually going to be you're going to be able to farm with Drip token on this B farm, a new yield farm that's opening on the Binance Smart Chain. It's not actually open yet. They have a new launch date, 10th of July at 6 p.m. So that's another 6 days away. And you're going to be able to farm with Drip on this. The reward token isn't Drip. The reward token is their B token, which I'm really happy about, because it means that the Drip token is going to remain, pretty finite and very valuable. Because as we all know, reward tokens always dump to 0, don't they? But we will be able to farm with Drip for very high APYs. They're not here yet, but basically the Drip token is going to be the highest reward token, apart from using their reward token B. Like BNB will probably be the highest, then Drip BNB, and Drip and B are going to be the second and third highest, and Drip and BUSD also. So I'll be going in with that Drip and BNB because they are pretty well linked, pretty well matched for impermanent loss actually. So I'll be getting in here with that next week. Probably next week's roundup we will actually be talking about that. On a side note, if there are any fans of the Drip and Forex Shark and BR34P ecosystem, you can actually farm with good old BR34P here on JungleSwap. I'm farming this BR34P and BNB with version 1 PancakeSwap. Man, it's vintage as hell. Proper degen. In this one here, and I'm pulling out jungle, and then I'm selling the jungle back into BR34P and farming some more. 1,700%. If you want to use the actual jungle token, then it is 32,000%, but that is very high risk. The jungle token itself has been actually going up in the past few days. So yeah, just something to do with the token, which I do have a lot of it, and I was just kind of waiting to see what was going to happen with it, and to farm it, sure, let's farm it. If drip is something that you feel like getting into, you think this looks like an attractive DApp for you, you want to join my team and get into those airdrops, then you are going to have to take my link in the description and put it into the buddy section. Take the wallet address I provide, put it into here, and then you'll be part of my team, and you will be eligible for airdrops. You have to buy the drip on Drip Network. Buy it. Probably just watch this video here. It's very quick. It explains what to do with drip, okay? Just buy it on the swap page here, buy here with BNB, then move over to the faucet, put your link in the buddy section, then add your drip into the faucet. It is 10 drip minimum to get into the drip faucet. Yes, I am still in Walt. Yes, I still haven't sold my Walt. Lock staking 30 days. I have my Walt X in here. I've still not pulled it out. I've still not sold a single Walt. I'm still farming with Walt X BNB and Wex BNB. That's what I'm farming with. The divs on Wex have started to slow down, which I'm very happy about, because I do have a lot of Wex token scattered around, and I'm looking for it to raise up in price because it's really at an all-time bottom now. It's not even 1 penny per Wex. It's really bottomed out. So in the long-term future, I really hope to see it getting mooning again. I'm just going to hold for now. Let's see what happens. I've already made more than enough profit from selling the Wex before, so I'm happy just to start compounding now and waiting on some news, yeah? So in terms of Wex, I'm pulling out about 500 Wex a day from Walt Farm on the Binance Smart Chain. But in terms of dollar value, that is now gone way down. So that is now $4 or $5 worth. So it's, for me, it's just worth compounding that, because the potential is much higher than that. The price should be higher than that. It will be higher than that. That's why I'm compounding. None of this is financial advice, by the way. Read everything, figure it all out by yourself, please. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your daddy. This site is cool. I don't know if you've seen this before. It's so cute. CAKEMONSTER. The beast of BSC is hungry. So CAKEMONSTER, you buy CAKEMONSTER, and CAKEMONSTER loves eating cake. That's what he does. This is designed to go down to 1 million tokens from this huge amount of tokens that do exist. And then when it goes down to 1 million tokens, the game ends and it begins again, basically. You can't hodl this for longer than 30 days or your funds will be eaten and turned back into BNB. So you have to continue to either buy more, sell a little bit, yeah, to burn because they want the volume, they want to continue to burn the token down. The current supply is, what's that, 9 billion? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 9 billion tokens at the moment. Cool site. So we have your wallet here. I have $70 worth of CAKEMONSTER. It was 30 a couple of days ago, so it's doing very well. And I can go in the kitchen, and when this reaches 100, someone can make, and then they get rewarded in monster token for making something. But you have to be right there as it's turning. I've missed it every single time. Crumbs. Collect my cake crumbs. So I could collect this 0.058% of crumbs. I don't really need it though. I'm just playing around with the site to learn about it. I just like the look of it. You can buy this on PancakeSwap. You research on the site, link in the description for this as well, if you want to check it out. I thought I'd show you because it's cute as hell, really. There's a really cute video down here about CAKEMONSTER, which is the video alone was enough for me to want to buy this token. Funny, huh?
CAKEMONSTER is a new DeFi protocol on Binance Smart Chain. It is a meme coin that for the first time actually has utility and isn't a clone. Here's how it works. CAKEMONSTER has a starting supply of 10 billion monster. This allows people to buy lots of tokens, even with their pocket money. CAKEMONSTER is deflationary. Every time a monster makes a transaction, 2.5% is burned.
Yeah, cute, yeah. You can watch that. I'll link this. You can look through it by yourself in your own time. Okay, next up we have PolyYeld. I'm still in PolyYeld. I still haven't sold my PolyYeld. I remember I told you my idea for this was to hold the token until it completely mints, because the circulating supply of this is not going to be that much. The maximum supply is 62,000. Already they've minted 12,000 of them. So it's only 2 weeks running and already a third of them almost being minted already. So this will come across quite fast, so I want to see what happens. So I was hyper compounding them in Beefy Finance Yesterday I pulled them out because this new section opened called Yield Earn. And this is my new strategy. I'm doing this in 2 farms actually. So for example, here I have like $1.60 or whatever of yield to take. The rewards have really slowed down on this, but that's okay because I did get quite a lot of yield initially from the high APYs. Lower APYs are okay with me because it means that the price can maintain and stabilize that. What I really want is the price to stabilize. I don't want it to go up to 1,000 and down to 200 and up to 500. Like, just stable. It's nice. So Yield Earn is me basically taking my yield, putting it in here and earning MATIC. So for example, here that's about 6 hours worth of work there, and I've earned 0.24 MATIC, which is great because then that means I can just continue to stack something that is going to be valuable forever. I know that MATIC's going to be valuable for a long time, and in the next bull run it's clearly going to go up to $10 in my opinion. So just keep stacking some of that. Why not? You can also do the same for DAI, fish, or ETH by just putting your yield in here and getting it that way. So that's my strategy right now. Farmed about 0.5 yield in that week, and I took half. So yesterday was about $80, and I just turned that into USDC, put it in the bank. Okay, then I've taken the rest, so that's me, my deposit fees are paid, everything's out, I'm in profit now with yield. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking all the yield that I'm farming and I'm putting it into here, and I'm just going to continue getting myself some MATIC. And doing that, I'm doing exactly the same thing on Polycrystal, but with a lot less capital, but it's okay because I've only been doing this for just a week, I think, 6 days or something, and I have a lot less staked in here. I have $400 staked in Polycrystal, I have a couple grand staked in Polyyield. So with this, yeah, I just have one DAI pool, and I'm taking the crystal every day. I haven't sold any crystal. I don't care about the price of crystal. It doesn't matter. I'm going into pools, just one pool. I'm going into this Earn USDC pool, and I'm depositing every day crystal into here. Adding that up in there. At the moment, I'm getting about $0.4 per day paid back in US dollar into my wallet. And again, I'm just keeping that there. Maybe put it into Aave or put it into something else. So this is a really nice strategy for turning the volatility of a farming token into something stable like MATIC, or even more stable like USDC. So if, you know, but this will be very long-term play. I'm going to see after a couple weeks or months and see how much I've managed to make in profit in comparison to my normal strategy, which is sell the reward ticket token all the way down to nothing. Yeah, just bank out. But, you know, if everyone does that, that's why all the farms fail. So there must be a better solution to this. There must be a more profitable way, and I'm trying to find it. Into the most interesting farm right now for me on MATIC is Polycat Finance. For this reason, let's have a look down here. Total minted, 2.2 million. Maximum supply, 3 million. Total burn, 71,000. So there's 2.1 in supply, and the maximum supply is 3 million. This has only been running for 2 months, which means in July, this month, that means that Fish token is going to have reached its maximum supply. And it's only at the moment $16. $16 for a 3 million total supply token is not very much, especially something that has $162 million of total value locked in the farm. I mean, unless the whole market dumps to hell, then maybe Fish token is going to also dump to hell. Well, it will dump to hell. But if everything just kind of keeps crabbish or goes up a little bit or down a little bit, then this surely Fish token is going to go up. Not financial advice. So what am I doing now? I'm not selling my fish anymore. I've been selling this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So now I'm just taking the fish, harvest all, and throwing it into the fish pool and waiting to see what will happen. I'm going to see how much fish I can catch before the circulating supply finally gets there, and seeing how much value I can put to that fish. So after just about 5 days, 6 days of continuing to keep my fish, I've got 0.8 fish. Nice. So hopefully I can get 5 or 6 fish before the circulating supply taps out. Continuing on the theme of poly-themed farms, there are quite a few of them. This is Poly Dragon. I'm still in this. The token price has taken a big wallop, right, a kick in the teeth, really did. But again, long play. I think the tokenomics speak for themselves on this farm, so that's why I'm continuing just to ride it out. So the value of my fire tokens have gone up. The amount of fire tokens I have gone up massively since I've been in this farm. It's been about 3 weeks now, but the value of them has about halved. So I'm continuing to just compound. When this gets up to $1, I compound in and just waiting for it to moon again. That's all we need to do. We need to moon again. I still have a couple grand here in Ave. I'm kind of disappointed now with the payout of the reward. I'm getting about 0.7 MATIC per week for the $2,500 worth of collateral I have in here, so it's not actually really worth doing it anymore. Sorry, Ave. So I'm going to be moving my funds over to Terra Luna blockchain next week to start stablecoin farming over there. So expect a couple tutorials on how to do that. First, I'm going to talk about how to set that up on your wallet. Then I'm going to talk about some dApps which are really good for stablecoin assets over on Terra Luna. And there's some really great hype about it, which is why I'll be moving over there with my Ave bag. Okay, so bye-bye Ave. It's been nice, but we're going to have to cash out our borrowed money and get the hell out of there. That's what we're going to have to do. Sorry, guys. Did someone say POLKASWAP? Yeah, let's get some POLKASWAP tokens, eh? So I've been mining this in the liquidity. I have my liquidity in XOR and PSwap over here, 0.8 XOR and 2,000 odd PSwap, just in liquidity. And I'm mining away, so we can pop over to here, the Polkadot wallet, and I can submit my call to the PSwap distribution. Okay, we have 6 PSwap to pick up. You can see down there. It says XOR, but actually it's PSwap. So what we do, we go to developer, we go to extrinsics, then we go back to here, system, PSwap distribution, and we submit the transaction. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This also is an extremely long play. This might be a year or 2 years from now when PolkaSwap is going to actually be kind of useful. So it's a gamble and a long play. But all I'm doing, compounding and waiting. What else can you do, you know? So moving on, we are now in Radium on the Solana blockchain. And I actually have I'm farming Radium with Radium and Solana here. Pending rewards 0.1 Radium over here, and also I'm over on Sol Farm, where you get paid out a little bit of this Tulip token, 7.84% APR, and it's compounding, auto compounding my liquidity here. So for example, there I have a little bit of Tulip that I could harvest. I usually for Solana at the moment I'm building up slowly, and I'm just kind of compounding or harvesting every 2 weeks, something like that. Similar to what I do on Zilliqa or what I do on PolkaSwap. Yeah, these are future plays. Not huge gains right now, but there could be in the future. We don't know, do we? So why not? And learn. Mostly about learning, isn't it? Learning about these things. Last. So to end this video, I'm actually going to tell you a little bit of a secret thing I'm going to start doing. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Basically, this dApp here, BetFury, is a great passive income generator for just stacking up Bitcoin, ETH, BNB, Tron, and USDT daily, okay? They have this token called BFG, which is here. They recently listed it on BSwap, which was kind of cool. I took out like $700 or $800, but then I noticed that my daily payouts of Bitcoin, ETH, BNB, whatever, they've gone down majorly, okay? Now I'm only getting 700 Satoshis when I used to get about 3,000 Satoshis. So that's a bit of a bummer. But, you know, it's passive income, and we don't know what the price of these cryptocurrencies are going to be in 5-10 years, so they could be massive, okay? Really don't know. So I do want to actually get more BFG. So the ways to get BFG is you can gamble on this site and build up BFG that way, but also on BSwap now, they have their native token B token, or BSW token, and you can farm here with lots of different pairs to get the BSW token. Fair enough. Or you can buy it and go into launch pools. You can buy it. The price is 79 cents right now for the BSwap token. And you can then, for example, go in this pool, which I have some in here, $11, and I just stake that. But then I found this, right? I can put my BSwap in here and I can start earning BFG tokens. I put in about $14 worth of BSwap token, and in one day I got 6 BFG tokens, which means if I do take $1,400 worth of BSW token, that means I can start farming out about 600 BFGs a day. Then I could take them out of that, put them into BetFury, and start gaining higher cryptocurrency income from my staking payouts daily. So I think I'm gonna do it, right? But I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. By next week, I'm probably gonna have done that. Huge risk, I know, it's like taking $1,000 to see if you can get passive income in some weird way. But it might just work. So if it does work, I'll let you know. So the links for all these places are in the description. If you have stayed to the end, thank you very much. You are a crypto legend. I will speak to you next week with some more specific videos of the different projects I'm in, or ones that I'm finding, new ones, new projects, old friends, new friends. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.